Let's go over some of the advantages and disadvantages of the three forms of organization here. We have one that I want to point out is that a corporation could have just one stockholder. You don't have to have many stockholders. A corporation, you have to become incorporated in a particular state, so it's a little more difficult to form and there's more government regulation. Partnership, if you form as a partnership, it's really important that you have a partnership agreement. It's very much a disadvantage if you do not have a partnership agreement. As far as limited capital goes, you're limited to whatever personal resources you have as a sole owner. And as a partner, depending on how many partners, again, it's whatever the partners can come up with of their own money and any borrowings they can get from a bank. And corporations, it's a little more easy to raise resources because you can always just issue more shares of stock. Disadvantage here is when you, let's say, decide to sell your business or sell your ownership. It's tougher as a sole owner. You have to sell the whole business. As a partner in a partnership, you have to have the agreement of the other partners. And as a corporation, it's much easier. You can just sell your stock on a stock exchange. You don't need explicit permission from the other shareholders to do so. All right, a big disadvantage for the sole proprietorship and partnership is the unlimited liability. Back in 1994, McDonald's got sued for 2.86 million. Now, I don't think that's what they ended up paying. I think it got settled out of court for much less. But this situation was a woman had burned herself on with McDonald's hot coffee and then sued. Now, imagine you're a sole owner and it's a small coffee shop and the same situation occurs. Well, let's say the damages were 2.86 million. Well, you're personally liable for those to meet those damages. So you'd have to sell your business, and if that isn't enough, then you'd also have to sell off your personal assets until it was met. So it's really unsettling. This is the same case as partnerships. There's unlimited liability. Now, of course, there's insurance, but insurance is expensive, and depending on the amount of premiums determines the amount that will actually get covered. So very much a disadvantage. The nice thing as a corporation is considered a separate legal entity, and as a result, all that can be taken out of or let's say it this way, if the $2.86 million of damages were assessed on a corporation, if there wasn't that much in the corporation, the plaintiff cannot go after the personal assets of the stockholders, i.e. the liability is limited to what amount of capital is in the corporation.